Hi and welcome to a new video on my channel. Today I want to show you how to make 4 different types of bubbles or popcorns or puff stitches in Tunisian crochet. I will show you how to make each of them, and they are all made with slight variations in stitch placement and in stitch type. If you want full written instructions, head over to my blog and there you will find all the instructions for each type of bubble stitch. For this tutorial you'll need some DK weight yarn and a hook. I have a 6mm hook here, and if you want to get some ideas of projects that you can make with these bubbles, I will have 2 suggestions at the end of the video with patterns that I recently published. So let's get started. We begin with a foundation, since I want to show you how to make each bubble twice and have some space between them, and at the edges let's chain 7. We pick up loops in the back bumps of the chains to make the foundation row, and this way we have 6 Tunisian simple stitches and 1 last stitch. At the end of the row we chain 1 and then we yarn over, pull through 2 to the beginning to return. So we will be making the puff stitches or popcorn stitches in the 2nd stitch and the 5th stitch. This way the stitches have 2 simple stitches in between them and you can see the bubbles properly. We start the row with a simple stitch, so insert the hook, pick up a loop. Then we have a bubble or popcorn or puff stitch, your choice. I will show you first how to make the most basic one with extended stitches. So we don't yarn over and we just insert the hook into the stitch as if to draw up a loop for a Tunisian simple stitch. We pick up a loop, chain 1. This is the first extended stitch, and then we repeat this 3 or 4 more times. I will do it 3 more times. So we insert the hook, pick up a loop, chain 1, insert the hook, pick up a loop, chain 1. For this method, we will yarn over and pull through 4 loops on the hook to finish the bubble. Next we have 2 simple stitches, so we just insert the hook as usual, pick up a loop, insert the hook, pick up a loop. And now we make another bubble just for practice. So insert the hook, pick up a loop, chain 1, 4 times into the same space. Then we yarn over and pull through all 4 loops belonging to this stitch, and we keep going. We have 1 more stitch to make, simple stitch, and then at the end of the row, as always, we insert the hook behind the 2 vertical bars, pull up a loop, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 to the beginning of the row. This is a regular return. You don't have to think about it. This is what the row looks like, and we should make a row of simple stitches in between the rows of popcorns just to make them stand out a bit. To make the next row with simple stitches, we just pick up loops in the vertical bar here. On top of the popcorn you will notice that there's a vertical bar, and you can use that to pick up the loops. At the end of the row, as always, pick up a loop, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 to return. And there you have it. This is the first method. The second method is pretty similar. We make the first simple stitch and then we pick up the loops as for the first method. But this time, instead of yarning over and pulling through all 4 loops, we just leave them there. Then we continue, we have 2 simple stitches. Then we have another puff stitch made of extended stitches. We leave the stitches up on the hook. We have 1 more simple stitch and the last stitch on this row. Chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, And now we don't yarn over, pull through 2 because that would make this into an increase. We yarn over and pull through 5 loops on the hook. This closes the popcorn on the return pass. Then we yarn over, pull through 2 twice, and then we have again a yarn over, pull through 5, and then we yarn over, pull through 2 to the end of the row twice. As you can see, they already look different. To make these pop out a bit more from the background, we make a simple row, a row of simple stitches. So we pick up a loop in the first loop. Here in the popcorn, we have to go into the horizontal bar to pick up a loop. Then we have 2 simple stitches, and again into the horizontal bar at the top of the popcorn or the puff stitch, 1 simple stitch, last stitch, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 to the beginning of the row to return. Can you see the difference between these 2 styles? These are more vertical, while these are a bit on the side, so they are on the diagonal. From the side there is not a big difference in height. Now you can try another way of making the popcorns. We can choose the first method where we cast off the popcorn on the forward pass, but instead of working behind the vertical bar like this for the simple stitches, we will be working behind the vertical and horizontal bar. So we insert the hook behind these 2 bars, then we pick up a loop, chain 1, pick up a loop, chain 1 4 times, and then we yarn over, pull through 4 loops belonging to this popcorn, and we go to the next stitch, pick up a loop, next stitch, pick up a loop, and again in the next stitch we insert the hook behind the vertical and horizontal bar, pick up a loop, chain 1 4 times, and we yarn over, pull through 4, and we finish the row with 1 simple stitch and the last stitch, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 to return. When you look closely at these popcorns, you will notice that they sit a bit differently from the first 2 styles, and they are a bit tighter. You can see that on the back. Let's isolate these with a regular row as well. You just work into the vertical bars. So these are 3 styles so far of making popcorn stitches, and they are all made with extended stitches. Now let's try to make a popcorn with double stitches. So again, we have a simple stitch, then we yarn over, insert the hook behind the vertical bar, pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, insert the hook, pick up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, in total 4 times. And then you choose. You can finish the popcorn now, or you can finish it on the return pass. I will finish it now because it's easier for me. Then we have 2 simple stitches, then again 1 popcorn with yarn over, insert the hook behind the vertical bar, pick up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through 2 4 times. Yarn over, pull through 4. And then we have the simple stitch and the last stitch, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 to the beginning, and we have the row of simple stitches. and that's it. As you can see, if you have the sample in front of you, these bubbles are much taller than the other ones because they are made with double stitches, so they have a bit more height. And you can do the same variations with these as well. You can make them in the vertical bar or in the vertical and horizontal bar here, and you can complete them on the forward pass or on the return pass. You can play with these variations. You can even try making bubbles with extended double stitches, which will make the popcorns come out even more. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want to use these for a project, I can highly recommend that you try out my latest pattern that uses bubbles in Tunisian crochet. It's this very soft and very fluffy velvet yarn pillow made with these bubbles. If you want to try this pattern, and you will find the link there to the pattern with the full instructions. And you can choose the way you want to make your bubbles for this pattern, to make them higher or lower, on the diagonal or parallel to the rows of simple stitches. If you want to, from the same yarn and using the same technique, you can make a very cute pumpkin. I also have the link to this pattern in the description if you want to try it out. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want to try out other Tunisian crochet techniques, make sure to check out the playlist with all my videos about Tunisian crochet stitches, and subscribe if you want to know when I publish more videos with different techniques. I have some nice things coming up and I hope you will enjoy them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!